As the first lesson, I am going to show you how to display date and time. Before begin, you have to set up a WAMP server or web hosting or any PHP environment. I already have a web server, so I am not gonna teach you about the platforms now. We will discuss it later. So now I am logged into my web server. It is lkdeals.lk. Let's enter my credentials. Ops, you cannot see that. Confidential. Yeah. Logged in. This is my control panel. You can see file manager, backups, databases and other things. We want to use only the file manager. Let's begin. I am coding this in my test subdomain. Let's go inside it. Now I am creating a directory called date. Done. Inside let's create a file for JavaScript. It should be a HTML file. Now we are ready to edit it. Right-click, Edit. This is my file, this is an empty file. Let's begin coding. These are the begin and ending tags of the HTML file. Inside it, we need to have the head tag. Everything related to head on the page goes inside this, such as title, styles, page icon, description, and other metadata. Now I am coding title only. Name it as display time using JavaScript. Then a header tag. This is where I am going to display the date and time. Now the body content. I am giving an ID for the header, because I want to replace this text with the date and time. So we need to define it to JavaScript. The ID is used to identify what it is. Everything we code here are what we want to show on the page. Let's create a button to fire the function. I like to name it as Click Me. We need to call an event when clicked on the button. It is called onClick event. When on click we call the function. I am calling it as date. Let's save this and see everything is fine. We are not completed yet. Oh, everything we coded is looking good. Our header is here. Click below button to display the date and time. Oh, little mistake. Characters mixed in and word. Let's correct this. Back to our file. And recorrect the end. Let's see again. Yes. Fine. Here is the button we created. Clicking on this will not do anything, because we only give the event name, not define the event functions yet. Now it's time to code the function. Let's go. Start the scripting. JavaScript functions always should be inside the script tags. This is it. This is how we define the function called date. Click Me button on click event name and function names should be exactly same. Now we are defining a variable called date as today date. Like this. A little bit zoom. Now let's define our header tag to display the date and time using its ID. We named it as DateBlock. Now feed the date and time to our header. This is how we can do it. This should be inner HTML. It cannot be value. If it is an input type, we can use value. So because this is a header tag, we need to use inner HTML. Let's see if this works. Save and back to our web page. There is an error. What should be it? Oh, I see. Script tags cannot go outside the body. That's what it is. Now everything okay. Look how it's working. Click on the Click Me button. You see, our header text changed to date and time. That is how we get date and time using JavaScript. Now I am going to show you how to display date and time with PHP. I am creating a new file with PHP extension. Like HTML file, PHP files start and end tags are these. We need to code inside these tags. Define a variable called date and assign its value as today date and time. Then, echo our defined variable. Echo is how we print variable data in the page. Let's see if this working. Oops. Something wrong. We have to look back again. Something wrong. What is they saying? Date and time cannot convert it to string. We have to go back to our code file and look on line 4. Yeah. Here it is. New date time is how we called in JavaScript. In PHP, it is like this. Replace it with date and check. Got it. Now fine. This is not error. Just a warning. I know why is that. In PHP we have to define the format when we calling date function. This is how we formatting. Let's refresh. Everything good as expected. We can format further. Now I am adding time to it. This is how we formatting. Let's refresh. Everything good as expected. Have you notified another issue? May not. Look at the time of the computer and time displayed on the page. They are different. Do you know why? Because PHP gets time zone from the server. Server is located on another time zone. Now I am going to fix this. I am in Sri Lanka. So my time zone is Asia, Colombo. Set the time zone like this. Let's check back. Yes. Now time is same as my local time. We can do an third trick with JavaScript. Shall we open the first file again? Here it is. We can give user an alert with date and time. Follow me like this. Type exactly what I am typing. Alert, open brackets. Type, date, what we defined early in here, and close the brackets. It's done. Do not bother about coding. I will add codes in the description field. Let's do another modification. Join a simple text with the date defined. It is simple. Joining needs plus sign. That's all. In PHP it works like this. Add the text within inverted commas. In PHP for the joining, we need to use dot. Like this. That's all for today. I think you have learnt something from me. If I am helped, please subscribe this channel, like my videos. I will do more in next day. Thank you.